So let's talk about lighting a little bit. What we have here in this tiny house, is you'll see, a whole bunch of can lights that are in the ceiling. You'll see the sconce lights that are on the perimeter. One of the things that initially, when I first started building the tiny houses, I would do pendant lights. Now, pendant lights hang down from the ceiling. That didn't work too great because you go down the road, guess what? They're swinging around. Not a good idea in a tiny house, especially if you got a window in front of it. Not a good idea. So I've gone to these, and you'll see they're all stationary. They're not going to move. The can lights I use are slim can lights. They're only about an inch deep, so you can place them anywhere on the ceiling pretty much. The sconce lights, notice they're nice and tight to the wall. You don't want them sticking out too far, especially as you get into the loft areas, because you can bump into them. They can break, fall, glass, all that. So, I think that it's important to think about your lighting and strategic locations for those lights, depending on what you're going to use the space for. And then the other part of it is where you put the doggone switches for those lights. You need to make sure they're convenient. What I do in the lofts is it's a three-way switch. You have one switch that turns them on from the main floor, and once you get up there, you have another switch that can turn them off. So think that stuff through as well. And you sure don't want one switch that's going to turn all the lights on or off in the house. You need to make them specific to an area.